me and you, as individuals, we have got so much bigger problems which they require us to solve. But knowing our problems, what do? We usually mask over the problems that we are facing. But problems do not need to be masked. They need to be solved. If you don't solve the problem that you are facing, if you don't face the challenge that you are facing, it will catch up on you later, or it will remain the problem for the rest of your life because you did not solve it. So what we need to do, whether individuals or collective, we need to solve the problem. There is a problem which we don't consider as a problem, but which is the bigger problem, and once it is solved, it can help us solve all the problems that we are facing. The problem of not thinking big. Most of us, we don't take this as a problem because we don't see it challenging us, so we don't consider it as a problem. But this is the problem which we need to solve first in order for us to solve other problems. We need to think big to solve the problems. But how do we think big? How do we learn to think big? Because without thinking big, we will never solve anything. We will be always complaining. Let's take it for an example. You are lost. So now, as you are lost, if your focus is only going where you are going, where you are supposed to go, or for example, you are taking a road to Zambia, but you find out on the way that you are no longer going to Zambia. The road that you are taking, it doesn't take you to Zambia. It takes you to Malawi or to Zimbabwe. Let's stick to Malawi. It takes you to Malawi. Now, because of you are thinking of going to Zambia, your focus has to change. Your thinking has to change. On okay, well, here I am. What should I do to go to Zambia? What should I do to reach Zambia? Am I going back to South Africa and take a new bus? Or from where I am, should I take another route to Zambia? That's what you need to think. But if you continue going, thinking that you reach Zambia whilst you took the road which goes to Malawi, you will never reach Zambia, but you will be lost to a foreign country or to another country which you didn't want to go to. In business, if you want to start a business, let's say for example, you want to start a car wash, you go to a supermarket to buy whatever you need to use to wash the cars, but you end up buying sweets, you end up buying food. What do you do with that? Do you continue with that food, taking it to the car wash, or you eat that food? You had only 500 rand in your pocket. Now what do? Do you eat the food, or you have to think of how am I going to wash the cars which I want to wash? Should I return back the food and get my money, or should I eat the food? Now you will have to think big on what to do by then. If it was me, I would return the food and get whatever I need to wash the car. So how do we start thinking big? Check my next video. I will be talking to you about how do we start to think big to solve the problems that we will be facing Because not to think big is the serious problem, is the cancer which might kill you if you don't take action about it. Thank you.